A long time no see. It's been a little bit over 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks since I've been live, and let y'all know that I was stepping away when I did. And I'm going to tell you that's what a part of what I'm talking about this today, and I'll be talking about this week because it's multiple steps to what I want to tell y'all what's come of this. And I really fit to step away, and I mean literally it. I'm reading Whisper right now by Mark Batterson, one of the couple of books I'm reading by him at this time. But in that book, he talks about hearing the voice of God. And I clearly heard the Lord in my spirit tell me one night, you got to step away. There was a lot going on and a lot of things that I needed to get done. And one of which was to get myself organized. And that'll be later on this week. I'll be talking about that. Am I there? No. But am I better? Yes. Things are getting so much better. And I can't work in chaos. And that was what I was trying to do, was work in chaos. So today I want to talk about consistency versus taking time off, the eternal debate. You will hear everybody who's in personal development say consistency, consistency, consistency. And I agree. And I'm going to explain to you what happened when I took off. But let's just talk about these two opposites. What does it mean to take time off? Now, it's going to mean a little different to everybody. Some people, when they take time off, they literally take time off. They do nothing, absolutely nothing. They don't touch work. They don't do work. There's other people that take off, but they continue to work. And that's one shift to the other. And it depends on where you are to what you need. The company I used to work for, there were people within the company that when they took vacation, they were salaried and they were expected to still be available. To me, that's not vacation. But I didn't take vacation, though. I took some time away, mostly from doing lives and doing reels. And it felt like the thing I needed to do at the time. And I'm not unhappy I did it. I had a lot going on. We were about to travel. This is complete disclosure. I do not travel and work well at the same time. That's part of what I needed to do, was to find a way to do that. And I'm getting better. And my goal is, by the time that I go back to Orlando in August for our event, the event I'm coordinating, putting together, and putting on for Martha Krejci, my mentor. By that time, I want to be able to truly work while I travel and work well. So I'm working on myself and working on some tools and some resources to get myself there. And that was part of the taking off for me. You need to stop and think, what is your purpose? Why are you wanting to take time off? Is it to renew and refresh and believing you'll come back more productive? There's a scripture, Isaiah 40:31, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. But there's also in Jeremiah 31:25, says, I will refresh the weary and satisfy the faint. God has promised us that he will refresh and renew us. But does that take completely taking off from work? Does that take stepping away completely? Now, you need to know that while I was not coming live, I did a retreat in Orlando. I had coordinated, and then Michael worked with me, and we did the retreat for Martha. Not only that, while I was gone, I had meetings while I was gone. So I was working to a point, but not all the time. I was taking bits and pieces here and there. Is it better, though? Do you want to take time off, or do you want to stay consistent so you can have better results? Those are things you need to think about. You really need to weigh that out and weigh the cost. I'm going to show you the cost of my stepping away, and so you can actually think about it. So you've got to weigh those pros and cons, and you've got to find the right solution and balance for yourself. What works for me won't necessarily work for you. Okay, just because taking this time worked for me doesn't mean it will for you. And I seriously was not completely stepping away from work. I took a lot of this time to go through a course that I'm doing that is about organization And it comes, I consider myself a fairly organized person, but she comes at things in an entirely different way. Instead of time management, it's self-management. And I absolutely love it. I'll put a link out here tomorrow for that. Now, if you're in the HBR strategist group that I have, there's no links in there at all. And I'm not going to put links in there. So please don't look for those. But anyway, if you're not in my Facebook group, there's a link to that where you can find more like this. That's Women of God Finding Their Purpose and Becoming Unstoppable. It's the title here, but there's a link to that. Again, you will not see that if you're in my HBR strategist group. But back to what I was talking about. What I want to tell you what taking time away from my lives and my reels cost me. Now, lives is really kind of ironic. I checked my group. The engagement in my group was kind of flatlined for about a week. And that was about a week and a half into my not doing lives every day. And so it flatlined week. And then yesterday I started engaging again. I mean, when I say I didn't post a lot, period. But when I started posting again, my engagement, I mean, it's just like skyrocketed. And I posted a little nonsense post yesterday, and it was fun. It was a fun post, but it wasn't about anything other than finding your firework name. And it got a lot of engagement. So you can recover if you have a strong Facebook group. You know, if you step away from your lives for a little bit, step away from engagement for just a little bit. If you have a good group, you have a group that understands. I mean, I actually came out here and made the announcement that I would be stepping back a little bit. And I've got a good group, and they're with me, and they're starting to, you know, re-engage because I'm re-engaging. So it didn't hurt me too much there. But with my TikTok and my Instagram lives, reels, videos, whatever I'm not sure what they call them in TikTok. I know Instagram is reels, but TikTok, over 28 days. So I was off about 21 days, close to it, not quite, but close. My video views were down 34%, almost 35%. And my profile views were down 53%. That's a lot. And that's what not doing reels cost me. I'm starting back today. I'm going to be interested to see. Now, I've still had engagement. I've still, my TikTok, which is small. I had maybe 20 people on it the first of the year. It's up to over 300 now. It's continued to grow with subscribers or followers, whatever you want to call it. So it has seen some growth during this time, but it's still not, you know, not like it had been. And then with Instagram, over the last 14 days, my reach is down 81% and my engagement's down 44%. So this is what you need to think about. You need to weigh all of this up against everything, and you need to determine what's best for you. One thing you can do to help, especially you see that where it cost me the most was TikTok and Instagram. So one thing you can do to help yourself is to batch record some things. I do all of them directly on my camera on my phone. So I video everything directly onto my phone. I don't do it in Instagram or in TikTok. You can do it however you want to. That's up to you. It works best for me this way. So I record it onto my phone. And then literally once it's recorded, and I can usually, if I've been doing them every day, I can usually do it in 1 or 2 takes. So it may take me a minute to get a 30-second video done. And then once I've got it done, because of the way I've set it up, I can literally have have TikTok and Instagram up. Oh, I'm not sure who that is, but whoever's getting a massage, yay, I need to get one. I haven't had one in a while. But anyway, I can literally have my reels up on both places within a minute or less. So it doesn't take me long. But that's all for today. I'm going to hop off of here. I'll be back tomorrow to talk a little bit more about what I did while I was off and what's helped me and what I'll be doing going forward. Love y'all. More importantly, God, have a blessed day. Hi, Claudette. Have a great massage.